What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, here we go. Making her debut on the channel tonight, we have Doro. Yes, indeed. How about that? Doro making her debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity boobity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Java Devil, and this is actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of May for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Java Devil wanted to see me react to this song. It is Doro with a tune called Raise Your Fist in the Air. Now, have I heard the song before? Okay. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I have. I've heard a number of songs from Doro, and not just Doro with her main group, but I've heard Doro Pesh actually do guest vocals with a number of different artists. So I'm pretty familiar with Doro and with Doro Pesh's work, but I'll be the first to admit I know I haven't heard every single song from her, but in the case of this song, I'm not 100% sure, but if it's like one of her big hits, then odds are I've probably heard it. But I'm not 100% sure. So here's how it's gonna go. If I have heard it, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna assume I haven't. If I have heard it and I started listening to the song and I recognize it and I go, haha, yeah, okay, I have heard this one before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by TST1, okay? And the video has 298,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Doro, live Wacken 2018, full show HD. Yeah, Java Devil did tell me this was a full show. He asked me to start at the 12:04 mark, and I was looking at it, and I was like, maybe you should back up a little bit. You know, it was like right in the middle of a sentence. I was like, I don't know if I should do that, so I'm backing it up just a tad. But I'm supposed to end at the 15-minute mark, so we'll see how that goes, I guess. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Because this little song is called Raise Your Fist. Raise your fist. Let's pump it right. Raise your fist in the air. Hey, hey, hey. Let me see your heavy. I feel it in the air. Feel the night is going there. When you want it to a gentleman. No more we lose the faith. Wait, what we get to say. Not a gonna be. Fight. Why or die. Everybody, raise your fist in the air.
believe it or not, I don't recognize this. I guess I haven't heard it before. Okay, so this is a fresh listen, which is cool. I'm glad that's the case. It makes my life a lot easier. Okay, I've always loved Doro Pesch's vocals. I always have. I did a Q&A video. Somebody asked me a question, name my like top 5 favorite female vocalists. And I believe, I don't know, I don't remember if she was in my top 5 or if she got an honorable mention, but I know I mentioned her in the video. That's how much I respect her as a vocalist. She's got a great voice for rock and metal. She really does. On top of that, she's got great stage presence. She's very well respected in the rock and metal community. Look, anybody that Lemmy works with and goes out of his way to help, I mean, you know, she's got to be tops. If she's got that kind of respect from Lemmy, you gotta respect her. As far as the song goes, it's got good energy. It's got good drive. It's simple. There's nothing. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, okay, as the song goes, there's no way this is going in the 9s. I'm sorry. There's absolutely no way. Not for the song itself. Now, maybe between the song and the live performance, maybe, possibly, but just on the merit of the song itself, absolutely not. No way. That's just no possible way. But, I mean, it's really good. I'm digging the song. I'm digging the energy. I'm digging the vibe. I'm digging the drive. I'm digging the direction. It's simple, but it's fun. You know what I mean? But it's a festival-style song. This song was made for live play. That's what it sounds like so far. So, let's see how it goes. I mean, maybe things will change. I doubt it, but maybe things will change. We'll see. We're almost done. Holy cow. Okay, short song. Whoops. I went 5 seconds over. I was supposed to hit the 15-minute mark. That's my fault. Oh well, it's okay. It'll be fine. Honestly, there's not really a whole lot to talk about. And there's definitely not a whole lot to think about. So it's not going to take me a long time to get my thoughts together. I still want to take a few minutes just to kind of compress everything down. So give me a couple minutes. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Doro with Raise Your Fist in the Air. This was a request from Java Devil. And this was actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of May for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. Yeah, I was right. I didn't need a whole lot of time to think about this. I really didn't need a whole lot of time to think everything's over and get my thoughts together. And to be perfectly honest with you folks, there really isn't a whole lot to talk about. So let's get to it. Let's try to make this a short review today. Let's see how successful I am. Starting off with the score, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.8. Yep, 7.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
As rock songs go, okay, it's a really good song. It is. Okay, now is it like a intricate masterpiece? No, I wouldn't go that far by any stretch. Was it impressively written? No, I definitely wouldn't, say that at all. Would I say that this is an amazing song? No, I definitely wouldn't say that either. I will say, as rock songs go, it is really good. Okay, it's a solid song. Nothing wrong with it. It's super simple. But like I have said on this channel time and time again, simple can be effective when it's done properly. And this is a great example of what we're talking about. The chordal format, easy to follow. The chordal flow, easy to follow. Everything makes sense and required very little brain work, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, when we're talking about songs that are, you're talking about taking songwriting courses, if they had a songwriting course called Songwriting for Dummies, this might be in contention to be an example, okay? But there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Look, songs don't have to be overly complicated to be a great song, or a really good song in this case. They just have to sound good, and they just have to make sense. And this song made perfect sense. 4/4 time, all the way through, nice easy pace, not too fast, not too slow. There's a nice pace to keep the energy level up. Easy chordal structure and easy chordal flow to follow, which makes the people in the crowd listen to the song, make it easy for them to relate to the song, make it easy for them to recognize the song. It requires very little brain work, which means that they are all able to enjoy the song at an easier pace. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's a good formula to follow. I mean, it really can't steer you wrong. As long as all of your songs don't sound exactly like it. They got to have some deviations here and there. You know what I mean? Maybe different tempos, different keys, stuff like that. But I mean, as this song goes, I didn't have a problem with anything they did. Guitar sounded really good. Nice, crunchy, full, thick sound. I liked it. Bass, in all honesty, playing outdoors, it's kind of hard for the bass to come through. It is, because bass just gets absolutely sucked up into the void of the open air. Unless you know how to EQ your bass for the outdoors. And even then, there's no guarantee. There really isn't. There's a lot of factors that come into play. Equipment, power usage, number of people in the crowd. There's a lot of factors, okay? Just trust me on that. Believe me, I know. I have gone out into open crowds like this, in open festivals like this, and I have played, and I tune my bass up, and I get my knobs exactly how I want them, and it sounds really good to me on stage. And then the next thing I know, I start playing, and the FOH guy is scrambling like we can't hear the bass. And it's not anyone's fault in particular. It's just the nature of the beast. And as bass players, we need to know that, and we have to, for lack of a better word, we gotta just suck it up and take it, because that's just the nature of the beast. The drumming sounded solid on this. Nothing all that impressive, but solid. Again, there's that word, solid. Nothing wrong, nothing bad, nothing impressive, but nothing that deterred from the song or took away from the song. Just very solid playing all the way through. And that can be said from everybody, even the guitar solo. The guitar solo, it was nice. It was really nice. It was well done. It fit the context of the song. Impressive? No. But it fit the context of the song. Didn't detract, didn't deter. So there you go. Vocally, I really like Doro Pesh as a vocalist. I really do. I think she's a fantastic vocalist for the realm of rock and metal. Now, if you were to ask her to sing R&B, if you were to ask her to sing pop, if you were to ask her to sing jazz, if you were to ask her to sing anything else other than rock and metal, I don't think it would work out very well. I'll be honest with you. I think it more than likely could probably be a train wreck. But as a rock and metal vocalist, she shines, and she absolutely does. And as far as I know, she sticks to her genre. But I love the fact that outside of her band, she does a lot of work with a lot of other artists, a lot of other musicians. First one that comes to mind is Motorhead. The duet that she did with Lemmy for the Motorhead song Love Me Forever, still one of my absolute favorite duets of all time. Love that. If you've never heard that, you really need to check that out. Go on YouTube, search Doro, Lemmy, Love Me Forever. Doesn't matter if you listen to it live or studio. The studio sounds cleaner, obviously, but they do a great job together, man. They really do. The only complaint I have, and it's a small complaint, man, it really is. The only complaint I really have was the backing vocals. They were loud. Like, they were louder than the lead vocals, and that, to me, is a little bit of a balancing issue. Now, those vocals, I get the feeling they were live and track together. I think that might have been the reason why they were so loud, because you didn't have just live backing vocals, you had track boosting it. So that's probably the reason. FOH should have jumped on that a little bit faster, if I'm being honest with you. They didn't even jump on it. It was over the top loud the whole time. It's a small complaint. It's a small gripe, but it is still a gripe, and I do feel it is worth mentioning. So as far as the live show goes, I think they did a great job. They checked off the list. Stage presence, check. Stage energy, check. Stage interaction, check. Crowd interaction, check. Showmanship, check. Production, not really a whole lot you can do when you're at an outdoor festival, especially if you're not the headliner. So you don't have a whole lot to say. And playing in the daytime, you don't have the luxury of even using lights. You're literally out there in the sun and you're going bare bones. So there was really no production to take into account, good or bad. So it was kind of a dead issue. But everything else, they checked off the list. So I would give the song itself, just the song on its own merit, I would give it about a 7.4, 7.5, if I'm being honest with you. The live show brought it up to a 7.8. So there you go. 7.8, that's where we're at, and that's where we're going to stay. So 7.8, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.